This is Carlos Toledo from Chile, signing on. This is Carlos Toledo from Chile, signing on. Hello everybody, this is Carlos and Carlos Show. This is Carlos Toledo in Chile.
And this is Carlos Toledo in the United States.
Okay, dear friends, we are going to talk once again with my son who is studying in the United States. And a part very important of the people who study regularly or informal is the libraries. So in this time, I'm going to ask Carlos, tell me something about the libraries that you have in the area, in the city where do you live. I mean public library. Can you tell me something? What do the library offers and how services offer to the people?
Yeah, of course. I live in Des Moines, which is the capital city of the state of Iowa. And in the part of Des Moines where I live, that is called Highland Park, there is one library, one public library that you can access and that you can get books from, borrow books, borrow DVDs, use computers, print, and do all those sorts of things that you would do at a library.
The people who can go to the library, do they need a special identification? What is the process to get into the library?
It's actually very simple. What you need is any form of ID and some kind of correspondence or letter that shows a physical address with your name. So any form of ID and an envelope or package, whatever box that has your name and your address. With that, you can get a library ID.
Do you go regularly to the public library or do you prefer the university library?
Yeah, so right now I'm living in Des Moines, as I said, and here I don't have the university library because my university, Iowa State University, is in Ames, a city 40 minutes away from here. So I go frequently, at least once or twice a week, to the library that is next or close to my house. And I do this because it's a good place to go relax outside the house and work in a study room and just change the environment.
Okay. I think the university libraries are different from public libraries. Can you do a summarize of the principal differences between a public library and a university library?
Yeah, the main difference that I would say, well, two main differences between the public library and my university library. First, it's the size. The public library here is one-story building that you can pretty much walk all over it in a few minutes. And my library at university, Iowa State University, is a big 4-story building with different collections. And of course, there are elevators and staircases and huge rooms and literally hundreds of study rooms and study tables. So for one thing, it's size. And for another, it comes with size, but it's the amount of specialized material that you can find at the university library. You can find things for the different programs, the different majors. I can find English books, rhetoric books, etc. And they have the service, for example, that me living in Des Moines I can request books to be mailed to me free of cost from the Iowa State University. So they offer quite more services at the Iowa State University.
Well, you see, we are living in a digital era, in a digital world. Have you noticed a change compared with the Chilean University, Chilean Library? Now in the USA, they have a special services to be online, and also because of the pandemic, for example, they have new services, or what's happening?
Yeah. So to be fair, when I was in my undergrad studying at a Chilean university, I really didn't, I don't know if it was because of me or the requirements of the program, but I didn't really ask for many books, to be honest. So I didn't take advantage of the resources as much as I could have, I think. But now that I'm studying grad school, I do need to study a lot. So there are many resources for people that, like me, don't live in Ames and still need to get their books, still need to get their things. So there are many resources here. I wouldn't compare it because I don't know, but there are many online resources. One resource that is actually the most important for me is that the library has access to databases. And these databases are paid services that give students like me access to academic journals. And I can download the PDFs of the articles, and that is my number one source of academic material. So that is the most useful online tool that the library offers.
Well, Carlos, thank you so much. I think this is all for today. So thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.
Bye.
This is Carlos Toledo from Chile, signing off. This is Carlos Toledo from Chile, signing off.